an island is a safe place in a way. It's kind of like a painting. It's a limited canvas, you know. It's got 4 sides. You can't get off it. I always thought it was kind of like a painting by itself, an island, you know. Visually, the landscape and the ocean is what I get my visual inspiration from to a large extent. So being here is really critical. Well, I came here with my young family, and you know, I had to make a living as well. Some of my living came from selling paintings. That was a little bit inconsistent. So the stonework was very visual. I've always been a physical person, and the process, even with my painting, is a big part of what I do. So I had done some stonework, and I just naturally started doing that. And people, I think because I was an artist, so I was visually orientated, once I had the technical skill to do what I wanted to build, you know, people liked what I built because I think I did approach it from an artistic perspective. I love the idea of something being functional, actually. I mean, paintings aren't necessarily functional. I think I'm a great lover of clay, you know, and one reason I love clay is because you can hold it in your hands, you can drink out of it, you can, you know, it's a functional art form. And stonework is too. Yeah, it's a functional art form. As well as being functional, you know, stonework can be artistic, and it can be really fluid, actually. And here, you know, people have given me the opportunity to build some pretty amazing stuff at their homes. I fell in love with painting when I was 22, so I guess I've been painting for about 44 years or so. And the process for me is really critical. The process, I think of my paintings as being landscapes to a certain extent, or objects, not as a narrative space like we think of, I guess, a lot of paintings, you know. So, and the process itself actually determines and creates the image. It's plaster, but it's not just a plaster, it's a plaster and glue and Rollex combination that I've worked with, and I use sand and mica in it and different types of material. They get their own personality. Especially with the bigger work, you know, they take a long period of time, so you see them in all the various phases yourself, and they literally become like a personality to me, because I've maybe been with the piece. The bigger pieces might take me, you know, 3 to 6 months to do. I work on a lot of work at the same time. I usually have 6 to 8 pieces going, and I actually move them into the house and look at them there, bring them back in here, you know, so I've always got something I want to work on, and I like the idea that they evolve out of here together. I try to finish them all at a group period of time, so they evolve as opposed to just being something that is made. Well, the show itself is about 60-some pieces, I guess, and they go back right from about 1978, I think. I was a printmaker. So some of the work is from collections, so I'm excited to see it too. A lot of them I haven't seen for a long time. And then it works up to about 1/3 of the show is the new work that I've been working on in the last 3 or 4 years, which I call actually Chasing Shadows is the series, and they're a bit darker. They're more work that is closer. I think I'm bringing my painting and my sculpture closer together. That's one of the things that I want. So I very much, although they're landscapes in a sense, they're more like objects to me, this latest group of work, like a sculpture is an object.